The Honorable Prime Minister again has tried, I must appreciate he has tried to explain these loans that the government is taking. But we still need to know, if a loan is taken, what are the impacts of that loan? How does it further burden an already financially sick PSU like the MECL? You need to tell us so that we can also understand, and then we can put at rest all of these unnecessary narratives that are there, all over the media and the social media. Now, I was very happy yesterday at around 11 a.m. when I could see the tweet of the Honorable Power Minister saying that, okay, no more load shedding. I sincerely hope that that is not going to be yet another hoax. I have faith in the capacity of the government to deal with this huge NTPC, the NTPC assurance that they're going to withdraw that. But let me tell you something, sir. It has been always correct for previous governments down the line to always have this regular load shedding from previous months of October, November, December, so that public are not inconvenienced suddenly for so many hours of load shedding. Why don't we just revert to that practice? Because we know that we are a hill station and that there will be huge compromise on shortage of fuel in the lean seasons. So I think that rather than just resorting to these unannounced load sheddings, it would be in the fitness of things to have a planned load shedding system where from the month of October onwards there's no harm, because load shedding is something which every other state in the country also faces, and it would be acceptable to the public, but there should be a forewarning of such plans of the government.
I welcome and I appreciate the words of Dr. Ampreen Lingdo. They were not just suggestions, sir, but they were words of encouragement. And we feel encouraged. We feel buoyed up, sir, to work more when we hear such kind of words. And I'm very thankful that she has been very supportive that way, sir. Sir, she has spoken about the terminal benefits of the MECL, which were supposed to have been paid by the government of Meghalaya. This was a commitment made to the MECL during unbundling, which Honorable Chief Minister has explained about and has clarified. Today, sir, this figure of, I believe it's about 800 plus crores, which was due to the MECL towards terminal benefits, 844 to be precise, sir. Now this amount, because of the fact that the government at that point of time did not keep to its commitment, MECL had to find ways and means of how they would be able to address the issues of terminal benefits. They had to actually go into their own resources and manage. That put immense amount of stress on the MECL. That stress would not have happened if the government of that time, the Congress party, was running it. If they had kept to that commitment and paid that 844 crores, sir. Now, very conveniently, they come and say, this government is not doing anything. Sir, let me say this on the floor of this August House, that we are doing things, sir. We, as Honorable Chief Minister has said, and I quote, this is a legacy issue. This is something that we have inherited from the misgovernance of the past. From the fact that commitments have not been met, this is what we inherit. Today, the outstanding liabilities are rupees 2,000 plus crores of MECL. That is not a small outstanding liability, sir. It's huge, huge for a state like ours. And really, sir, it's so unfortunate that today the opposition wants to just blame us and say that we are not doing anything about this. Atmanirbhar loan was mentioned by Honorable Member from Lamukra. I've explained, sir, that this loan had to be taken, sir. This loan had to be taken because a decision had to be arrived at. What do we do, sir? Do we allow our MECL to have this huge outstanding dues to the generating companies at a time when these generating companies are also facing immense pressure in terms of their revenue realization? There would eventually come a moment where all these generating companies, under that kind of financial stress, would then have to stop supplying power to our state. That would be disastrous, sir. It would mean that all generating companies suddenly regulating power to us. We understood from the point of view that we as a state, when we are facing so much stress because of the COVID, imagine what stress these generating companies like NEEPCO, NTPC, NHPC, OTPC, or all these companies may be facing. So we had to take a call here, sir. And we took it in time, anticipating that such a situation may arise. And today, sir, I'm very, very grateful to Honorable Prime Minister and to the Government of India for having given us this Atmanirbhar loan at the rate of 9.5% rate of interest, sir. I know it is an additional burden for the state. It is something that the loans have to be repaid, but it was the need of the hour, sir. A decision had to be taken. And today, under the able and leadership of our Chief Minister, we've been able to take that loan, and we will be addressing the issues of these outstanding dues.